Most doctors never tell their elderly patients about this, but they should. If you're over 60 and you've started to notice that walking upstairs feels like climbing a mountain, if your legs feel heavier, stiffer, or even slightly numb at times, it may not be your age. It may be what's inside your vitamin cabinet. Yes, 2 common vitamins, the ones millions of seniors trust every morning, could be silently weakening your muscles and destroying your mobility, one pill at a time. These are not rare, exotic compounds. These are bad vitamins for seniors, often sold as essential, yet proven to reduce muscle strength, increase stiffness, and accelerate fatigue. What's worse, they're marketed as healthy. If you've been wondering why you feel weaker, less balanced, or more prone to cramps and soreness, this video will reveal exactly which vitamins to stop taking for leg strength and what to do instead. And if you're looking for a practical tool to protect your health and your loved ones, stay with me until the end. I've prepared a special gift, a free downloadable PDF checklist of vitamins to avoid after 60, created specifically for seniors. It's easy to understand, easy to print, and designed to live right in your medicine cabinet. In just a few minutes, you'll discover the 2 vitamins that weaken your legs after 60. The truth about vitamins that weaken muscles rather than help. And most importantly, how to reclaim strong, steady legs with smart, natural choices. This isn't about fear, it's about clarity, choice, and taking back your strength. So if staying independent, walking confidently, and avoiding falls matters to you, stay with me. This could change everything. Before we dive into the vitamins themselves, we need to talk about something even more common: food. Yes, the very meals and snacks we love might be quietly weakening our legs. There's a hidden truth no one really talks about. The foods we love the most, the ones tied to childhood memories and comfort, are often the very culprits quietly weakening our legs after 60. In this segment, we'll break down 2 common food groups: refined sugar and fried foods. These may seem harmless or even normal, but their impact on your leg muscles, especially in older adults, is deeper than you think. And more importantly, you'll understand why replacing them starting today could change everything. Let's start with refined sugars, found in store-bought pastries, sodas, candies, and even some boxed cereals. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2023, consuming more than 50 grams of refined sugar per day in people over 60 increases the risk of chronic muscle inflammation by 24%. That directly affects how well your legs can stretch, balance, and recover, even after light activity. The real danger? This type of sugar doesn't just cause weight gain. It blocks blood flow and oxygen delivery to your muscles, especially in your thighs and calves. When your body is overloaded with these empty calories, your muscles start to starve, lacking essential nutrients like protein, B vitamins, and magnesium. These are the fuel your muscles need to flex, move, and heal. Ever woken up at night with a sudden leg cramp? Or noticed it's getting harder to stand up after sitting for a while? That's not just age. It could be your body sounding the alarm. Too much inflammation, not enough nourishment. A common question I hear is, "But I only eat a small piece of cake each night, just a treat. Can that really be harmful?" The answer? It's not about one slice, it's about the pattern. That daily habit builds up, and over time creates a chronic state of inflammation. According to Dr. Susan Mitchell, a nutrition expert at Mayo Clinic, seniors who regularly eat desserts with refined sugar tend to have CRP levels, a marker of inflammation in the blood, up to 18 to 30% higher than those who limit sweets or choose natural fruits instead. Think of your muscles like a car engine. They need clean fuel to run smoothly. But if you pour in cheap, dirty gas every day, that engine strains, overheats, and eventually breaks down. That's what happens to your muscles when they're fed the wrong kind of energy. They lose their strength, their resilience, little by little, day by day. In addition, sugar is linked to increased insulin levels, a hormone that, when too high, reduces the muscle's ability to absorb glucose. This leads to faster fatigue, soreness, and a noticeable lack of energy while moving. It's also one of the reasons why many older adults mistakenly believe they are getting weak quickly with age, when in fact, the root cause lies in their daily diet. So what's the solution? It's simple and effective. Replace processed pastries with fresh fruits like apples, bananas, blueberries, or unsweetened dried apricots. These foods don't just satisfy your taste buds, they also provide fiber, potassium, and vitamin C, all of which support muscle health and blood circulation. A study from the Harvard School of Public Health found that older adults who consumed fruit regularly each day reduced their risk of chronic leg pain by up to 31%. Next are fried and canned foods. Seemingly harmless and convenient, but actually among the leading causes of muscle decline in seniors. Dishes like French fries, fried meats, donuts, or even industrial fried chicken often contain high levels of trans fat, an artificial fat proven to trigger systemic inflammation and block effective blood flow to the lower limbs. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, trans fat also lowers HDL, the good cholesterol, and raises LDL, the bad cholesterol, thereby increasing the risk of atherosclerosis and clogging the capillaries that supply blood to the leg muscles. A lack of blood flow to the muscles can make your legs feel numb, weak, and more prone to tripping. This is exactly why many older adults feel like their legs are as heavy as stone even after just a few minutes of walking, something they didn't experience before. You might ask, so should I completely give up fried foods? Not necessarily. The answer lies in how you prepare your meals. Opt for baking, pan-searing with olive oil, or stir-frying with canola oil. These cooking methods can reduce up to 80% of bad fats while still keeping the flavor. Choose oils rich in monounsaturated fats, which have been shown to reduce inflammation and support muscle recovery. A few important notes for seniors. Keep total saturated fat intake under 10% of your daily energy, and absolutely avoid any products labeled partially hydrogenated oil, a clear indicator of trans fat. Also check packaged products like cold cuts, sausages, and instant noodles, which contain not only harmful fats, but also preservatives that place added stress on the liver and kidneys, two organs crucial for processing nutrients and eliminating toxins that impact muscle function. If you've ever felt dull leg pain, struggled to stand for long periods, or felt worn out after eating a greasy meal, that could be your body reacting to these food groups. According to the U.S. National Institute of Nutrition, seniors who eat fried food 3 or more times per week may have up to 22% lower leg muscle density compared to those who eat it less frequently. In summary, leg health doesn't come from heavily marketed muscle-boosting pills, but from simple everyday choices, like choosing an apple instead of a frosted cake, or a grilled fish fillet instead of deep-fried chicken. When you understand where supplements that cause leg pain and vitamins that cause cramps and weakness often come from, you gain more control to protect your body. Your legs have carried you through decades. Don't let them grow weak because of unintentional food choices. Start making changes today. For your stability, your independence, and your dignity with every step forward. Now that we've tackled the foods that sabotage leg strength, it's time to talk about something even more subtle. Your vitamins. Take a moment to pause and think. The vitamins you take every morning, the ones you may have trusted for years, could be the silent reason your legs are growing weaker by the day. The paradox is this: the very vitamins often recommended for people over 60, if not used properly, can end up on the list of harmful vitamins for seniors, causing muscle stiffness, aches, and a noticeable decline in mobility. Let's start with vitamin A, an essential nutrient that plays a key role in vision, immunity, and skin health. But here's what few people realize. Vitamin A can become toxic when it accumulates beyond your daily needs, especially when taken in synthetic form, such as pills or supplements. For older adults, the recommended safe intake of vitamin A is 700 micrograms per day for women and 900 milligrams per day for men, according to the U.S. Institute of Medicine. However, just exceeding 3,000 milligrams per day, about 10,000 IU, over an extended period puts you in the danger zone. So what happens when your body gets too much vitamin A? The first organ affected is the liver, where excess vitamin A is stored. Once overloaded, it leads to silent liver toxicity, making seniors feel chronically fatigued, lose appetite, and most notably, experience leg muscle weakness due to impaired detoxification. A study from Johns Hopkins 2022 revealed that seniors consuming high doses of vitamin A, over 10,000 IU per day, for more than 6 months, doubled their risk of stiff knees and poor balance. The study concluded that vitaminosis A can block the absorption of vitamin D and calcium, leading to osteoporosis and deep muscle pain in the hips, legs, and knees. You might be wondering, but what if I don't get enough vitamin A? Should I stop taking it altogether? The answer is balance. True vitamin A deficiency is rare in the US because it's readily available in diets rich in orange-colored foods like carrots and pumpkin, animal liver, eggs, and dairy. Severe deficiency may cause dry eyes and weakened immunity, but it typically doesn't affect leg muscles if your diet includes plenty of vegetables and proteins. That said, here's the key point. If you're taking a multivitamin that includes retinol-form vitamin A, not beta-carotene, and the dose exceeds 3,000 milligrams per day, you should review it today. It's one of the clear answers to what vitamins to stop taking for leg strength. Next, let's talk about vitamin D, often called the muscle vitamin in scientific circles. Numerous studies have confirmed that vitamin D deficiency weakens fast-twitch muscle fibers, the ones that help older adults react quickly to prevent a fall. But here's a little-known fact. Too much vitamin D can make your muscles feel stiff like wood, cause a dull ache around your knees and calves, and even raise your risk of vascular calcification. The mechanism behind this is hypercalcemia, an excess of calcium in the blood caused by high vitamin D intake. When calcium levels rise too high, the body deposits the surplus into soft tissues like muscles, tendons, and joints, creating that heavy, tight sensation, especially in the thighs and hips. According to a Mayo Clinic report, 2023, taking more than 4,000 IU of vitamin D per day long-term is strongly linked to fatigue, mild nausea, leg cramps, and most notably, a loss of muscle elasticity in people over 65. This is something many doctors don't mention, as the focus is often solely on bone health, while the subtle side effects of high-dose vitamin D go unnoticed. Older adults with vitamin D deficiency may suffer from bone pain, weak legs, or frequent falls, and that does require treatment. But the key lies in proper dosing. The current optimal blood level of vitamin D is 30 to 15 nanograms per milliliter, and a suitable daily supplement dose typically ranges from 800 to 2,000 IU, depending on individual health, lifestyle, and climate. So when should you stop taking vitamin D? The answer is, if you've never had a blood test and you're taking it based on guesswork or word of mouth, or if you're using a multivitamin, omega-3 supplement with added D3, or calcium blends, all of which may push your intake beyond the safe threshold. At that point, ask your doctor for a simple blood test, 25-OH-D. What's surprising is that many older adults have taken vitamin D daily for years without ever checking their blood levels. That's why unexplained leg pain often gets misdiagnosed as arthritis or joint degeneration, when the real problem might be from supplements that damage leg health in the elderly. And here's a golden piece of advice from a clinical physician at Tufts University. Vitamin D is beneficial, but only when your body truly needs it, and at the right dose. Anything in excess, no matter how good, can become a burden. To sum up this section, if you're currently taking high doses of vitamin A or more than 4,000 IU of vitamin D per day without clear medical guidance, consider this your signal to reassess. Not all vitamins are beneficial, especially after age 60, when your liver, kidneys, and muscles become more sensitive than ever before. Remember, strength doesn't come from the number of pills you take. It comes from understanding what your body truly needs. If any part of this made you pause and rethink your supplement routine, you're not alone. Let's take a closer look at how you can assess, adjust, and eliminate hidden risks in your daily habits. Many older adults still believe that taking enough vitamins every day guarantees good health. But the truth is, not everyone needs a daily multivitamin, and not every vitamin is right for the body after 60. As the body changes with age, the liver slows down, the kidneys filter less efficiently, and the digestive system absorbs nutrients differently. Even well-intentioned vitamin use can backfire if not handled correctly. And often, these side effects show up where we least expect them, in leg strength and mobility. So how can you, a proactive older adult, Check and protect yourself from these hidden risks. The answer starts in your medicine cabinet. When was the last time you really looked at the vitamin bottles you take every day? Have you ever asked yourself if the dosages match your age and current health condition? Take out your vitamin bottles and read the labels carefully. Look for lines that say vitamin A as retinol or vitamin D3, cholecalciferol. These two are the most commonly overdosed vitamins among seniors. If the total amount of vitamin A you're taking exceeds 3,000 micrograms RAE per day, roughly 10,000 IU, or if your vitamin D intake is over 2,000 to 4,000 IU daily, you need to start paying attention. These aren't random numbers. They are the safety limits established by the U.S. Institute of Medicine and the National Institutes of Health. Here's something most people miss. Many older adults don't take just one supplement. They may be using a multivitamin, collagen, omega-3s, and a joint support formula, and each one of these might include added vitamin A or D, even in small amounts, to make the product sound more comprehensive. But when added up, your total daily intake might silently surpass safe levels. This accumulation is what pushes many people unknowingly into the danger zone. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't worry. You don't have to figure it out alone. At most major pharmacies in the U.S., you can ask a pharmacist for free guidance on your current vitamin intake. Some even offer quick blood tests to measure your vitamin A or D levels, especially helpful if you've been supplementing for a long time. And here's something else to know. Medicare, the health insurance program for Americans aged 65 and older, may cover the cost of routine vitamin D testing if your doctor orders it. A question many people ask is, if I stop taking my multivitamin, will I become deficient? The answer is, not necessarily. In fact, most essential vitamins can be obtained through a well-balanced, nutritious diet. What matters most is eating the right kinds of food in the right amounts. Relying entirely on supplements isn't just unnecessary, it can be harmful if you're not tracking the doses or the sources. To make this even clearer, let's walk through a sample one-day meal plan. This plan is specially designed for older adults to support bone and muscle health, and most importantly, to fully replace the need for multivitamin supplements. In the morning, you can start your day with 2 boiled eggs. They're a natural and safe source of vitamin A, while also providing choline, important for memory, and high-quality protein to help preserve muscle mass. Pair this with a slice of whole grain bread and a bit of nut butter to add fiber and healthy fats. A glass of almond milk, fortified with vitamin D and calcium, helps keep bones strong. Finally, 1 kiwi fruit offers a boost of vitamin C and potassium to support blood circulation and reduce inflammation. For lunch, enjoy a 100-gram pan-seared salmon fillet. Salmon is an excellent natural source of vitamin D and omega-3s, which help reduce inflammation and support muscle recovery. Serve it with brown rice and a bowl of spinach soup, rich in magnesium, vitamin K, and fiber, all of which help maintain bone density and balance blood sugar. A glass of lightly sweetened fresh lemon water can aid liver function and digestion. In the afternoon, you might have a banana or a few slices of unsweetened dried mango. These are light snacks, but rich in potassium and antioxidants. Add a small handful of walnuts for heart-healthy unsaturated fats and support for nervous system function. Dinner should be light and easy to digest. A bowl of chicken soup with mushrooms and vegetables provides protein, zinc, and essential micronutrients for a restful sleep. Pair it with soft tofu and steamed vegetables to add plant-based calcium, a great option for those who are lactose intolerant. For dessert, a slice of papaya delivers digestive enzymes and natural beta-carotene, a safe precursor to vitamin A. Before bedtime, a serving of Greek yogurt is an ideal choice. It provides probiotics to support gut health and contains casein protein, a slow-digesting protein that helps with muscle repair overnight. Beyond diet, one often overlooked factor in maintaining healthy vitamin D levels is sunlight. Just 15 to 20 minutes of morning sun exposure before 9 a.m. or late afternoon after 4 p.m., allowing light to touch areas like your arms, face, or legs, is enough for your body to naturally produce the vitamin D it needs. A study from Harvard Medical School found that seniors who make daily sun exposure a habit have 37% greater muscle mass compared to those who don't. What's even more striking? These individuals don't need vitamin D supplements because their bodies are producing just the right amount on their own. Morning sunlight doesn't just help with vitamin D, it also helps regulate your circadian rhythm, improve sleep quality, and lift your mood, all of which are crucial for aging well. If your legs have felt heavy, achy, or unsteady lately, don't rush to blame it all on age. Sometimes the real culprit is hiding in plain sight, the very vitamins you've been taking every day without checking the dosage. These signs could be early warnings that you're taking one or several vitamins to avoid after 60, and they may be silently undermining your mobility. So take a moment, reassess, and remember, the most valuable thing isn't inside a bottle. It's in your awareness and daily choices. You don't have to quit everything. But you do need to know clearly what vitamins to stop taking for leg strength, so you can make decisions that truly match your body's needs. Just one small change, adjusting a dosage, switching from pills to real food, or adding 20 minutes of natural sunlight a day, could be the key to keeping your legs strong, your sleep deep, and most importantly, living an independent, healthy life well into your 60s, 70s, or even 80s. By now, you might be wondering, could this be true for me? Is there anyone else like me? The answer is yes. And the story of Bill, 73 years old from Oregon, might be the closest mirror you didn't know you needed. Just over 3 years ago, Bill was a vibrant man. He loved gardening and took daily morning walks with his wife. But slowly, he began to notice his legs weren't what they used to be. Climbing stairs became exhausting. His calves ached at night, a dull, heavy pain as if he were carrying stones. At first, he chalked it up to aging. I'm getting older, this must be normal, he thought. But the pain didn't stop. After every meal, he felt drained. His legs tingled, almost like ants crawling under the skin. Sometimes even a short walk left him gasping for air, as if his legs had turned against him. He went to see a doctor. After a full round of blood tests, the results stunned him and his family. Elevated liver enzymes, dangerously high blood calcium levels, and signs of muscle wasting in his thighs. The cause? It wasn't a chronic illness. It wasn't arthritis or age-related degeneration. It was vitamin A, the very supplement he'd been taking for the past 3 years, 5,000 IU daily, based on some generic advice from a well-meaning friend. No one expected that a small pill could cause such a big problem. But the truth is, Bill's body at age 70 no longer processed excess vitamins like it did when he was younger. That vitamin A quietly built up in his liver, triggering mild but persistent toxicity, weakening his muscles, interfering with the absorption of vitamin D and calcium, and slowly stripping him of his ability to move freely. That moment changed everything for Bill. He immediately stopped taking synthetic vitamin A. Instead, he shifted to safer, natural sources. Roasted carrots, pumpkin, egg yolks, all rich in beta-carotene, which the body can regulate on its own. He met with a nutritionist and rebalanced his diet to get essential micronutrients from food. At the same time, he joined a gentle physical therapy class, starting with simple movements like knee squeezes and slow leg lifts every morning. Nothing intense, nothing fast, just consistent. 3 months later, Bill no longer needed his cane at the grocery store. 6 months in, he could climb 15 steps without stopping. And 1 year later, on his 74th birthday, he and his wife took a short hiking trip to a nearby forest he hadn't dared visit in almost 4 years, fearing his legs wouldn't carry him. When asked what made the biggest difference in his journey, Bill smiled and answered simply, "I regained my mobility by simply knowing which vitamins to stop." A short sentence, but a complete truth. Sometimes regaining your health isn't about adding more. It's about stopping what doesn't serve you. And for Bill, it started with the simple act of reading the fine print on his supplement bottle and having the courage to ask, does my body really need this? If you saw yourself in Bill's story, know that you are not alone. Sometimes, all it takes is clarity and the right knowledge at the right time to change your life completely. A life where you're not dependent on a cane, a wheelchair, or someone else, but walking on your own, steady and confident. And if you've stayed with me until this point, it means you truly care about your health, and that is the very first step toward transformation. There's one thing I deeply believe. No one knows your body better than you do. But to take good care of it, you need the right information and just a little bit of support when it matters most. So now, I'd like to invite you to take one small step, a step that could make a big difference. Leave a comment below this video and share what vitamins or supplements you're currently taking. Are you taking a multivitamin, vitamin A, vitamin D, calcium, or maybe a mix of different pills? Comment below and I'll personally read and help you review each one, completely free of charge. Our community includes thousands of older adults on the same journey as you. Your story could be the inspiration someone needs, the wake-up call someone's been waiting for, or simply a chance for someone else to learn and grow. And if you're looking for a practical tool to help you and your family manage supplements with more clarity, I've prepared a small gift for you. A free PDF checklist. Vitamins to avoid after 60. It's simple, senior-friendly, easy to print, and perfect to stick inside your medicine cabinet. You can download it for free using the link in the video description. If you found this video helpful, please tap the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and most importantly, share this video with your friends and loved ones. They might be quietly living with leg pain, unexplained fatigue, or simply feeling overwhelmed by the endless shelves of supplements at the pharmacy. You never know. One single click from you could save someone years of relying on a cane, painkillers, or the helplessness that comes from not being able to walk confidently again. Be someone who shares knowledge, and let me be the one who walks alongside you. We've covered a lot today, from seemingly harmless foods to the vitamins you take every morning, from how inflammation and incorrect supplement use can weaken leg muscles, to simple, powerful solutions like diet, sunlight, and gentle movement. And of course, the story of Mr. Bill, a living reminder that just by understanding what your body truly needs, you can reclaim your strength, even well into your 70s. So let me leave you with 3 powerful takeaways, something to carry with you as a gentle but steady reminder. You don't need to fear supplements, but you must choose them wisely. Not all vitamins are created equal. Your body is unique, and what works for someone else might not work for you. Always double-check, consult your doctor, and most importantly, listen to your body. Just because it's sold over the counter doesn't mean it's safe for everyone. In the US, many supplements are freely available, but that doesn't mean they're right for everyone, especially for older adults whose liver, kidneys, and bones have changed with age. Being cautious isn't fear, it's a form of self-respect. Knowledge is the best vitamin. If there's one supplement you should take every single day, let it be knowledge. Because knowledge doesn't just help you live longer, it helps you live stronger, more independently, and with the dignity you truly deserve. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Your health is precious, and I hope today's video becomes a small part of your bigger journey toward taking care of it with wisdom and love. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll keep learning, sharing, and living our best years together, stronger and more complete than ever.